Hi everybody, it's Gemma. Welcome back to Pampered Wolf and welcome to September Faves and Fails. In this video, I am going to run through the news. I usually run through any changes of opinions if there has been any, which there hasn't in the month of September. And also I will run through any fails and any favourites, which I will leave to the end because it's my favourite. If you are new here, hi, my name's Gemma. I am an esthetician and lover of anything skincare, beauty and makeup. I upload videos on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays at 8 PM London time, and I'm also on Instagram. If you fancy checking me out over there, it's at Pampered Wolf, all lowercase and no spaces. I would really appreciate it if you consider coming and joining the Pampered Wolf pack, clicking on that subscribe button and also the notification bell so you don't miss any future uploads. Anybody else having a really bad makeup day today? Honestly, I feel like I've got out of the wrong side of the bed, which doesn't usually happen for me, but I knew I was filming this today and probably I am a little bit nervous because I do have some news to share with you. So we're going to go into the news segment straight away. Now, usually this is news about brands, this is news about product releases and all sorts of things like that. But today it's a little bit more personal for me and I am slightly nervous how you're all going to take it. I am slightly nervous. So I want to share something with you. Now, we're going to talk about sponsored content because, do you know this is a really weird thing? I don't know why I'm emotional about this topic. Okay, right. We're going to start again. I don't know why I'm so emotional about this topic because, I feel like I just don't want to let anybody down and I don't want anybody to be disappointed in me. So I have notes. I've never done sponsored content on my channel. I've been very vocal about the fact that I've never done sponsored content on my channel and I was never interested in doing sponsored content. And here are my reasons why. As a viewer, before I started my YouTube channel, I always viewed sponsored content really negatively. I guess the reason I didn't really like sponsored content and I didn't trust it was back when I first started on YouTube, a lot of the sponsored content wasn't advertised, so you didn't know it was sponsored content. That doesn't happen now because laws have been introduced, so if anybody did do sponsored content, they had to advertise that it was sponsored within the video or at the top of the description box, clearly label that it was an ad. And that didn't used to be the case. So I thought it was pretty underhand. Also, I assumed, and rightly or wrongly assumed, that a lot of YouTubers' opinions could be bought and paid for. Here's a check, say these nice things about this product and get your subscribers to buy it, and that is just not how I wanted to operate. I wanted to be 100% honest with everybody and I wanted to try out the product, and if I liked it, I would tell you that I liked it. So I've never done sponsored content on my channel, mainly for the reason that I was petrified that anybody would attack my integrity and assume that I wasn't being truthful and honest and just accepting the check, and that just put me off. So I stayed in my safe lane by not doing any sponsored content whatsoever. It was the safe thing for me to do and it helped me sleep at night. Although I do get ad revenue from my videos, it basically covers the products that I buy for my channel and not much else. And I get a lot of love from the Pampered Wolf pack, which is always seriously appreciated, but I can't live on it. I wish I could, but I can't. So I think what I'm trying to say is over the last year, which has been absolutely terrible for absolutely everybody, let's face it, 2020 was a write-off. You have given me so much support and encouragement. It has given me the courage and confidence to step out of my comfort zone and try something new. I get asked to do sponsored content probably 15 times a day, and I probably get one a month that I'm really interested in, that I think, yes, I could really like that. I'd like to try it and see what I think about it. It's very few and far between. So if I ever do sponsored content, it will be very infrequent. Also, I am not going to compromise one little bit. It will be on my terms. And if the brands that approach me aren't willing for me to give my honest opinion on these products, I won't do it. I won't do any scripted content. It will be my own words and it will be how I flow. And that is a non-negotiable for me. So I think what I'm trying to say is, regardless of whether I'm getting paid or whether I'm not getting paid, I'd just like to say, hand on heart, that it will be my opinion and it will be 100% the honest truth. So in a nutshell, I know this announcement is going to disappoint a few of you, which I guess is why I get so upset about it, because you all mean so much to me. I don't want to disappoint you. It's like when my dad or my mum sat me down when I'd done something wrong and said, I'm really disappointed. That was worse than a smack around the head for me. I don't want to disappoint any of you, but I do hope that the majority of you will come along for the ride, because there are a lot of positives. Now, one, I will be getting paid for something that I absolutely love. It'll take the pressure off me, because believe me, I work all the hours God sends to put out this content and I'm not getting paid for it. So that really will put the pressure off me. Also, I'll be able to invest a lot of this back into my channel to make it a lot better. And fingers crossed, I'll also be able to give you quite a few discount codes, which will make any products that I recommend much cheaper and more affordable for you. So I really hope you can get on board with this. I hope you support me. You have done absolute wonders supporting me in the past. I hope you understand why I have to take this route and give it a go for the sake of myself and my family. That's all I'm going to say. That is my announcement. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Completely ready for the disappointment, because I've been so vocal in the past that I will never do sponsored content, and sort of backpedaling just a little bit. Okay, so that was long. Let's get on with the rest of the video. Okay, so in the month of September, there were no fails. So we're just going to breeze over that category. I think there were no fails because I've been a lot more careful with the products that I've actually bought. And I've not been going in places like Superdrug and Boots on a regular occasion, because I've been being careful with, you know, COVID being on the rise and everything. So I've not been out as often as I would have done previously and just pick things off the shelf, which I would usually have done. So the things that I bought, I've been quite careful over, and I pretty much knew that I was going to like. So here's my rundown of the things that I've absolutely loved using in the month of September. Okay, so this first product is lovely. It's really lovely. It's not the sort of thing that I would go out and buy, so I was really pleasantly surprised when they sent me this in PR and I tried it and I actually liked it, because I would have never tried it had they not sent me this in PR. And it's a really lovely product. This is from Good Molecules and it is the Rosewater Daily Cleansing Gel. This isn't massively foaming. This also isn't massively fragrance. The only fragrance component in here, because there's no artificial fragrance, is the rose water, which only makes up 1%. And because of that, this doesn't smell overly strong. This is not one of those rose scents that you think, oh, I've got headache immediately. You can hardly smell this, which is why I really like it. So for those of you that find rose water really calming on the skin, this is definitely one of those products to try. You will know if you're one of those people that will not be able to use this product. I've used this one quite a lot over the last couple of weeks. It's really beautiful. You need hardly any. One pump of this for a second cleanse is absolutely fantastic, and the fragrance is extremely subtle, so I really like this one. The next product in the faves category is from WILLOWBERRY. Now, you'll have heard me talk about WILLOWBERRY before. The products are absolutely fantastic. Most of them do contain essential oils. However, this is the Nutrient Boost Cleansing Balm, which is one of my mum's personal favorites. And they did send me a pack of all their best sellers, which I am going to be giving away on my Instagram channel. So do pop across to that. It will be coming in the very near future. So anybody that likes WILLOWBERRY, look out for that one because they're beautiful. But they also understand that not everybody can have essential oils on their skin. So they brought out a brand new product. This is the WILLOWBERRY Sensitive Face Oil. This is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. This has rosehip oil in here, it's got vitamin E in here, it just does everything. It's so, so beautiful and doesn't contain any essential oils. So this is firmly in my faves category for this month. It's just absolutely divine, really beautiful, sinks into the skin really nicely. It's very, very lightweight. It's not one of those oils that's just going to sit on the top of your skin. This one actually does do the job that you need it to do. It sinks in, it gives you that beautiful glow, it nourishes, it hydrates, it just does absolutely everything. And this is one of those products that if I have a little bit of an accident with an acid peel, which, you know, happens all the time with me because I forget I've got them on, this is one of those products that I will apply straight afterwards. It's just absolutely divine, really lovely. The next product in the faves category is from Huda Beauty, and this is their Khaki Haze palette. This is absolutely stunning. Look at the shade selection in here. It's just beautiful. You can have some coppery shades down here, make a coppery look. You can have more of a khaki look. Look at this purple over here. It's just absolutely divine, like an aubergine or an eggplant colour. It's just beautiful. And then up at the top is this really unusual purpley greeny shade, divine. And then this gold shade over here with a peachy pinky tone in between. These are all easily used, they are easily blendable, really buttery, and the metallic shimmers are lush, absolutely lush. I've got this on today and I've used, which shades have I used today? I've used this shade with this shade and this shade and then outlined it with this shade. So you can literally just keep on dipping into the palette and create a really customizable look for whatever your mood is in that day. Absolutely love it. I think it's great value for money considering you do get 9 pans. They are all usable. There isn't one shade in this pan that I wouldn't use, and that's unheard of because usually there's always that one shade where I think, oh, I'm never going to use that. I would use all of these. Absolutely love it. They do come in lots of other shade selections. I will link those over here for you so you can have a look at the different variations that you can buy. But this one really stood out for me and I just love it. Absolutely love it. The next product in the faves category is by one of my favorite YouTubers, Wayne Goss. There are actually a couple of his products in this video in the faves category. This first one is the Luxury Eye Palette. It is lovely. The quality of these shadows are second to none. They are buttery, they are easy to blend, absolutely beautiful. This black shade here is unbelievable. Believe me, it is so, so difficult to get a black eyeshadow that is superb, that blends out beautifully, that's really easy to use without getting stuck everywhere and going globby. They have mastered this. This shade is unbelievable. Great to use as an eyeliner, great to use as an actual all-over lid shade. Just stunning. All of the shades are beautiful. Now, let's be honest, it's not the most interesting palette that I've ever seen in my life. This is a basics palette. These are the shades that everybody needs as a staple in your eyeshadow drawer because, I mean, you just pick this up all the time. If I'm being completely honest about this palette, the shadows are beautiful. They are really luxury quality and the shade selection is beautiful. I wish that they'd either made these pans smaller and made it more affordable or made these pans smaller and added other shades in as well. So you got a palette of 12 shades rather than a palette of 6 shades. And the reason that I'm saying that is because this only has a 24-month shelf life. And I think, I mean, I don't wear eyeshadow on a daily basis, but I think even if I did, I would never hit pan on any of these 6 shades because the 6 shades are just so big, which is great, but I only have a limited time to use this before I need to throw it out for hygiene purposes, and that is 24 months. So I wish that there was either more shades to choose from or this was more affordable and they made the pans smaller. That's my 2p on it anyway, but it is a beautiful, beautiful product. I've used this a lot and it's hardly made a dint in this. The other negative I would say is it's really difficult to get in and out of. It's really stiff. Is that just me? I mean, oh, you need to be Popeye to get into this palette. Anyway, it's a great, great palette. The other products from Wayne Goss that I absolutely love are the eye pencils. These are just gorgeous. These are the Essential Eye Kohl pencils, and they're just pencils. None of these, you know, twist up thingies. They're just absolutely phenomenal. These are going to last you a really long time because you can just keep sharpening them. Really, really beautiful. The shades that I've gone for are Obsidian, I think it's called, yes, which is a really beautiful black shade, and also Rich Hazel, which I've got in my waterline today. Believe me, once they're in the waterline, these do not budge. These are probably the best pencils for waterline that I have ever used in my entire life. I absolutely love them. I will link all these products in the description box. They will be affiliate links for anybody that clicks on them and wants to go shopping. I will earn a small amount of commission, which I can then reinvest into my channel. Just want to be transparent about that. If you want to know how much these are and where to buy them from, I will put the link in the description box for you. And the last product in this category and also in this entire video is by Trinny London. This is a great, great addition to her stacks, and it's the one thing that I think Trinny London was missing from her line, and that is a mirror. Now, they were really kind enough to send me this. It's just absolutely fantastic and I use it all the time, hence all of the fingerprints that are on the case. This is great because it fits on your stack, so if you are a lover of Trinny London, if you carry your stack around with you like I do to do little touch-ups with your makeup throughout the day, you no longer need to go into a bathroom to apply your makeup because you can also carry around a mirror with you as well. Now, I love this. It's got a beautiful chunky mirror on the bottom. It's got a beautiful chunky mirror on the top as well. It shuts beautifully. I've been carrying this around in my handbag for a couple of weeks and no scratches, no dints. It's just absolutely fantastic for you to touch your makeup up on the go. And I do have a little bit of an announcement that Trinny London will be releasing a new product. In fact, it's probably been released already. As soon as I get my hands on it, I will be reviewing it for you because I'm really excited about this release, and that's the only thing I'm going to say about it. So that's it for this video. I really hope you've enjoyed it. Once again, apologies for getting emotional. I have no idea what came over me earlier on. It's really scary entering the unknown, especially when I'm not 100% sure that I'm gonna have all your support, and I really rely on that on a day-to-day basis. So do let me know what you think in the comment section below, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Bye everyone.